Hi everyone, welcome you once again to Micro Learning. This is Shailaja with Standard 12 Economics. Last class we have seen about the objectives, book back objectives. We have seen the internal questions. I have given you around 7 to 8 assignments. I hope you would have gone through and noted it down because it will be very useful those who are aiming for centum. So we have finished the book back objectives and very short answers, that is 2 marks question. Now we are going to go to 3 marks question. The first question is, state the importance of macroeconomics. There is a need to understand the functioning of the economy and the aggregate level to evolve suitable strategies and to solve the basic problems prevailing in an economy. So what does it say? Why do we learn the importance of macroeconomics? Understanding the functioning of the economy. Then we have to prepare suitable strategies. And what you are supposed to do, we are supposed to solve all the basic problems that is prevailing in the economy. That is the importance of studying macroeconomics. All problems which is occurring in the economy can be solved through macroeconomics. Next one, understanding the future problems. Okay, with this macro analysis you can find out what is the future problems that we are going to face, what are the needs and what are the challenges that we are going to face in the economy. So taking a precaution on these basis, we are studying the in-depth of macroeconomics. Macroeconomics provides ample opportunities. What are the ample opportunities that they provide? That they are looking into scientific investigation, understanding the reality. Okay, we should know what is the real situation of the economy. According to that only decisions has to be made, steps has to be taken. So these points are supposed to be the statement states the importance of macroeconomics. Next one is, describe the different types of economic system. The different types of economic systems refers to manner which individuals and institutions are connected together. Okay, individuals and institutions are connected together. And these institutions, what do they study about? The major three types of institutions that we have is capitalist economy, socialist economy and mixed economy, otherwise known as capitalism, socialism and mixedism. So this is the second question. Next is third one, outline the major merits of capitalism. So we are going to see what are the merits. There are many merits, out of which I have selected 4 for you. Okay, automatic working without any government interference. All of us know in a capitalist economy there is minimum government role. Maximum it is privatized. Without any government intervention, the economy works automatically. No government intervention. Next is effective use of resources. Since it is a private owned, what happens? All the resources are put to optimum use. That is the best use. They use it to the fullest extent, where they are able to achieve profit and they are able to extract all the resources and do something useful towards the society. Next one, incentives for hard work. Those who work very hard, incentives are given to them. Hard work is encouraged and entrepreneurs get more profit for more efficiency. Next one is economic progress. Okay, you want progress means what you have to do? You have to concentrate on production. And what happens here? If you concentrate more on production, the level will be, that is the income of the economy will grow, and they will be able to achieve more profit. And a capitalist economy aims only for profit maximization. So when there is profit maximization, automatically economic progress will be there. So this is the third question in your 3 marks one. Next one is indicate the demerits of socialism. So under socialism, we have certain demerits, out of which red tapeism and bureaucracy, absence of incentives, limited freedom of choice. Now, what is red tapeism and bureaucracy? As decision, that is, In a socialist country, all of us know that the government is the deciding authority. Okay, any official movement has to take place means it will be processed only through the government. So it takes a very long time. So they feel what do you say, red tapeism may incur. Red tapeism may be like corruption may incur, because if the files have to move from one table to another, it may take time. Decision making will prolong. So all this will be relayed. So red tapeism and bureaucracy, as decisions are taken by the government agencies, approval of many officials and movement of files from one table to another takes time and leads to red tapeism. Next is the absence of incentives. Okay? Absence of incentives. So the major limitation of socialism is that this system does not provide any incentive for efficiency. Even if you have efficiency, the government does not provide you with incentive. So what happens automatically? The laborers they are discouraged. So they do not, their talents are not exhibited over here. So even if it is exhibited, incentives are not given properly to those people. Next is limited freedom. What do you mean by limited freedom? Consumers do not enjoy freedom because they have only limited consumption goods, and they have to choose the best among those products, and they have to use it. So only limited goods are available. Next question is, enumerate the features of mixed economy. First one is ownership of property and means of production. Second one, coexistence of public and private sector. Next one is economic planning. What is ownership of property and means of production? So under mixed economy, all of us know very well, mixed economy is a combination of capitalism and socialism. We have taken some features from capitalism, we have taken some features from socialism, and we have mixed it together and formed mixedism. So ownership of property and means of production. The means of production and properties are owned by both by the private as well as public. Previously we have seen mixed economy slide. In that I have taught you the ownership rights of public and private property. Public and private property have the right to purchase, use and transfer their resources. Second one is coexistence of public and private sector. So in mixed economy, both private as well as public sector, they work hand in hand. Private industries undertake activities like profit is their main motive. Here, under public sector, it is run by the government. So what do? They look into the social welfare of the people. Next one is economic planning. So the Central Planning Authority prepares the economic plans. So the plan is done by the government, and the plan is done for the private as well as the public sector. So national plans are drawn by the government, and both private as well as public sector, they have to abide by these planning. Next is distinguish between capitalism and globalism. So we have divided into 3 column and 4 rows. Basis of difference: capitalism, socialism. So first one says Adam Smith is supposed to be the father of capitalism. So here it is given, Adam Smith is the father of capitalism. Here Manfred D. Stegler, he is supposed to be a new ideology person behind globalization or globalism. Now what is the meaning of capitalism? The system where the means of production are privately owned and market determines the economic activities. How about globalism? An economic system where the economic activities of a nation are interconnected and interdependent. When it comes to globalism, each country is dependent on the other, either for raw material or for finished products. Next is supposed to be the feature. The role of the government is minimum and market determines the economic activity. So here, how about globalism? Connects nations together through international trade. and global developments. So this is the difference between capitalism and globalism. Next one is briefly explain the two-sector flow model, household, firm. So all of us know two-sector economy has only household and firms. So how about the household? The household sector is the sole buyer of goods and services and sole suppliers of factors of production. That is, the factors of production are supposed to be land, labor, capital and organization. So the household sector receives income from the sector by providing factors owned by it. Now what is a firm? A firm is supposed to generate revenue for selling the goods and services of the household sector. So it hires the factors of production. Firms hire the factors of production from the households. That is, these are the 4 factors which are being supplied by the household sector. So we have seen 7 questions over here which contains 3-mark question. Go through the video once again and jot down all the points into your notebook. Keep it very carefully. So this will be very useful for your board exam. This contains a diagram also where we have, look into your textbook, where you have one side you have household and you have other side we have firms. So household, what do they provide? In return, what does the firms in return give you? That is, they give you the factors of production. In return, they give you rewards. So this has already been taught to you in the previous slides. You can go through those slides. Those who are watching the video for the first time, please post your comments and subscribe and click on to the bell button for further notifications. Thank you very much.